Hello, welcome to today's customer webinar. This is Credo Reference Research and Information Solutions for your library. My name is Bryan Murray. I'm the Director of Account Management at Boopsie for Libraries. And thank you very much for joining us today. Just to let you know, I usually keep everyone on mute to avoid any background audio issues. But feel free to ask questions anytime in the control panel, and I will go through those periodically and make sure to leave a few minutes at the end for Q&A as well. This will be a relatively short webinar, only about 20 minutes or so, so you can get on with your day, but feel free to always reach out to me anytime with questions about Credo or anything regarding your mobile app. Okay, I'm going to start today talking a little bit about why Credo can be really valuable to your library, then go into our unique partnership with them, and show you the integration on a specific app, the Virginia Library Association mobile app. And I've mentioned this before in webinars regarding our star partners, which Credo is one. We never actually exchange any money with them. So our partnership with Credo is no different. And while I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on Credo than I would maybe some others, it's just because you may not be as familiar with what Credo has to offer, but I also really think it's a good resource for your patrons or your students. And I'm just personally excited about the product. So Literati by Credo provides users a really simplified research experience. This is the desktop version of their homepage. But users can quickly access full-text reference books and helpful tools all from one source. Before I started digging deeper into Credo's products, I didn't realize they had such a great solution for public libraries. In addition to a more well-known academic solution. Literati Public allows librarians to integrate community and social outreach, promote their library, and guide resource discovery all under that one platform to their entire population. It does also include a variety of resources, there's educational content for K through 12 students, informational videos, tutorials, and interactive discovery tools. Literati Public also has an easy-to-use search platform, access to library resources. It has over 3 million encyclopedia entries with citations, ebooks on every major subject, over 240,000 audio clips, multimedia videos, features everything from famous speeches to the human body, thousands of high-res images for educational use, and tutorials and videos about research skills in particular. In Virginia, for instance, Credo specifically designed content for the state, for their libraries, and they also support statewide programs in Virginia like the Family Reading Initiative, genealogy research, and unemployment help. Literati Academic, is probably the more widely used and right now really the more robust of the two solutions. They try to combine content and technology for a complete solution, all in one. And the content includes academic core, subject collections, and publisher collections. Academic core is highly interactive content, really designed to offer students an effective starting point for research. Subject collections, more for enhanced subject-specific content. And then publisher collections is nice because you can actually purchase individual titles as well as an entire collection from dozens of the largest publishers. Credo's research technology is a great part of that subscription as well. It includes a growing list of over 10,000 topic pages that integrate with Credo's ebooks and your existing resources. And it basically provides an all-in-one starting point for students to kind of begin the research process. Librarian Connect is great. You can access librarian help 24/7. And Mind Map is another tool. It helps students with research. Here's a quick example of the Mind Map feature. It helps students quickly find information or explore a certain subject and then discover topic ideas for papers or research as well. So you can kind of start a mind map, click on any of these bubbles here, which Credo calls nodes, and then open the full text article in a different window without closing the mind map. So a really interesting way to go about starting research and finding more about a certain subject. Boopsie has a kind of a unique partnership with Credo as opposed to some of our others. We help provide the technology to integrate Credo's content into a library mobile solution. So since they don't actually currently have a mobile app themselves, we assisted Credo by creating a fully functional HTML5 responsive design mobile site, which means that anyone on any mobile-ready device can access the Credo integration. And although we always recommend a native app for a superior user experience, an HTML5 responsive site is kind of the next best thing, especially since we worked with Credo to make the integration seamless. I mean, you see a great quote here by Credo's CEO, Mike Sweet. So I wanted to show you a video of the mobile app we created for the Library of Virginia. It's called Find a Virginia, and it provides a mobile solution to every single library in a state. And you can check that out at va.boopsie.com if you don't want to download it to your mobile device. You can see an example of the app and kind of play around with it. Find a Virginia now has close to 90 libraries in the state, included in the app, and they also offer free access to Literati Public if you're located in the state of Virginia. And you don't even need a library card as long as you have your location enabled on your mobile device and you're actually in the state. So it's a really cool feature we created specifically for Virginia, but you can choose to have your patrons or students just enter their library card information or their student ID information instead. Just a location-based kind of access. And then here's a quick few screenshots of the Find a Virginia app. Okay, so I created a video to show you the Credo integration on the Find a Virginia app. And as you can see here, on the screenshot, when I do click on the Find a Virginia app, it does bring up a list of available libraries. And since I do have location enabled on this device, you can see that the libraries by location. The closest library to me is about 2,100 miles away since I'm in California. But you can also search for a specific library in the state using Bootsie's Smart Prefix Search. And I search for Southside Regional Library, and it brings up the home screen of that specific app, which they've customized somewhat. Each library had a hand in that. You can see the resources. They have ebooks through Overdrive and Tumble Books and Gale, and of course Literati. So when I click on Literati, it now takes me to their HTML5 responsive design site. But just to the user, it feels like we're still within the app. You don't actually, it doesn't look like it opens a new browser window. So that's part of the great integration. And as I mentioned before, if you're in Virginia, residents are using the app are automatically taken to Literati. They don't have to enter a username and password as I'm doing here. They're taken automatically to the page. But since I'm across the country, I'll quickly enter my username and password, hit submit, and I'm taken to the Literati public page for mobile devices. Really clean, simple interface. Set a search bar at the top, 4 tabs at the bottom for searching all or images or audio or video. When I type in Syria, hundreds of results appear, including, you can see World Factbook links, and encyclopedia pages, geography databases, and this is just in all. And you can see, looking here, the resources are optimized for mobile devices. So they have a really clean look. You can read them very easily, and the images show up great here. I mean, it shows you how much thought went into the actual integration and the content for a mobile device. And you can search for the same topic in audio, and I tried to find the Syrian national anthem. We'll see if it actually, if you can hear it here on through the webinar. And what it does is it opens your default audio device on your mobile device, and again, without leaving the app, and then it will go right back to the app. So just kind of providing that good seamless integration. Okay, there's the well-known Syrian national anthem. That's enough of that. But when you click on the home page or on the little button on the top right on an Apple device in particular, click on the home link you see there, it will take me back to the Southside Regional Library's home screen, which is great. And then I can also choose another library if I chose. So just wanted to show you that it really provides a seamless user experience, and you never actually leave, or the user never actually feels like they leave your mobile app. Virginia's had a really tremendous patron engagement in their Credo database so far. Typically, our mobile apps, not surprisingly, Overdrive is the most popular integration with their really robust catalog. But in the Virginia app, on average, 45% of Virginia's users access Credo versus only 35% for Overdrive. And I think we were really surprised to find that. But the integration, the easy integration definitely helps, and as well as not having to enter an additional username and password. So just similar to our other databases, if you want to add Credo to your mobile app, please contact me, and I can give you specific details on your specific contracts. But there's two different options. You can just pay a small integration cost for that one-time, which includes a one-time implementation fee and an annual fee, or you can upgrade to Optimum or Optimum Plus, depending on your current feature set, which includes Optimum Plus includes 5 additional integrations. So it's Overdrive plus 5, and it's you can add free Cloud Library or Credo or One Click Digital or Mango, Tutor.com, EBSCO, and Vimeo and Hoopla Digital coming soon. And so again, just call or email me if you want to learn more. Bryan at Boopsie.com, or you can always contact customer service at help@boopsie.com. So that does take us to the end already, and thank you very much again for attending the webinar. I was going to check to see if there are any questions. And it looks like there's at least one, but just to let you know, the next customer webinar is in 2 weeks. So it's Wednesday, February 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be a general marketing webinar. We're going to include some cool examples of some unique library marketing ideas, including some videos made by some of our customers, and some other great online marketing tips. So join that if you're just trying to get the most out of your mobile app. You can sign up at boopsie.com /customer-webinars to either sign up for the marketing webinar or all future webinars, and then view recordings of our previous webinars as well. So let me, there's one question here, a couple questions here popping up. Someone asked, will mind map work in the app? And that's a great question. It obviously depends. I believe the mind map is only in the academic version. So I have to check. Unfortunately, I don't know for sure. I don't believe it works in the mobile responsive design site, but again, I have to check. So I can follow up with the attendee who asked that question. And then one more question here. What differences would I see if we simply link to Credo through our proxy server rather than this true app integration? And that's a great question as well. Kind of similar to all of our other integrations. I'd have to look at your specific kind of proxy server, and we might just be able to add that if it looks great. We have no problem with that. You know, there would be no additional cost for that, just kind of as a link. But similar to all of our other integrations, the experience just isn't as good. It's not necessarily designed for every mobile device, and part of what we kind of pride ourselves on is we really try to make the user experience similar no matter what type of device you're on, because it is very different for a an Android mobile phone versus an iPhone versus an iPad versus a Kindle Fire. Those are kind of four specific, very different devices, and we try to make our apps have the same user experience on each one. So no matter what device your patrons or your students are using, it's a very consistent experience. So again, I will check that, and feel free to follow up with me after this webinar for your case in particular, because that might be something we could just do. So again, thank you very much. That looks like those are the only questions. But thanks for joining us, and have a great rest of the week, and feel free to follow up with me anytime.